Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, or welcome to the channel. Hope you're all having a good weekend, and welcome to your update on Jasmy, which unfortunately yesterday we were still holding that level around 2.5 cents, which was a major support level. Unfortunately, we've given that up, and basically what you saw over the course of yesterday is continued selling pressure, a lot of selling pressure actually in the markets. Like, usually you don't see that, all right? Usually the weekends are either some sort of a mean reversion, all right? So that's when you have a very bearish week. The weekend is usually a little bit bullish, or at least you have a bit of a bullish move Saturday into Sunday. And in general, you don't see a lot of movement. But yesterday, you can also see that if you look at the volume across the markets, volume is down, but the volume, if you look at Bitcoin, for example, is still very high. And you saw the same with Jasmy, all right? We dropped down a bit lower. This is 100% a market move, all right? This has nothing to do with Jasmy, but that doesn't mean that it's not important, because the fuel behind this move is very much uncertainty and fear in the markets, which usually you would say, all right, well, if there's fear, start buying. But now the uncertainty, I do think, is grounded in truth. And that is that there is a lot of uncertainty and fear around escalation in the Middle East. There's a lot of fear around a recession potentially. And then people will sell off their risk on assets, all right? So then people will sell off that Jasmy. Which is, I mean, you might like Jasmy a lot, and you might say, well, it's one of the best cryptos there is. And I could talk with you about that. I don't personally agree. I think it's a good crypto, but I don't think it's top 3. But still, it is much riskier than an Amazon stock, right? So yeah, therefore we sold off. Now we broke down below 2.5 cents, which is not great, because that is a very strong support level, and that was also the main level we had to break back at the start of July, if you still remember. That was the main level we had to break in order for us to start to really be bullish. And we rallied, and we formed some sort of a bullish market structure here. Things were great. So now breaking down below that is not great. We also had some significant bearish breakouts on a 12-hour time frame. So now there's multiple things I'm personally looking at. First of all, if the fundamental situation changes, that's obviously good, all right? So if there's less uncertainty in the markets for whatever reason, and I will let you know, all right? I'm monitoring that very extensively. Then a reclaim like this, so if we break above 2.5 cents here, if we get some sort of a reclaim there, then that could be a great buying opportunity, all right? If the markets fundamentally turn more bullish, or if the bad news disappears, which is a possibility, who knows? It's the world is uncertain. Then this is a good buy opportunity, because 2.5 is very strong. This was a move we made in the weekend, which usually if you do breakouts in the weekend, those can also reverse. So that's another confluence here. So that's something I'm looking at. But for now, because, well, like I said, a setup like that is interesting if the situation changes. Given the current situation, I would still say that it's most likely that we will retest it. But that from there, we will drop down to our next support level right here at 2.2 and 2.15 cents. Which, if you go to the daily time frame, what you can see is that that's a very strong support level. Not necessarily technically. You can see we've respected that in the past. Maybe a little bit lower as well, right here. So into 2.1, 2.2 cents. But we also have the 200 EMA there, which historically has been very strong. So that's where I expect support. And from there, we'll see again whether we'll be able to hold that. In short, I expect support there. But if we drop down there and the situation is still the same and Bitcoin continues to drop down, we will also drop down lower. That's unfortunately the reality of this very correlated crypto markets. But I'll keep you updated on that. If there's some sort of a buy opportunity, I'll definitely let you know. In general, if we're talking more about the long term, like if the markets really start to be bearish, I would aim for 1.8 and 1.75 to buy. Technically, that's a very strong support level, so that's where I'm looking at right now. But obviously, that's very low, all right? So that's not going to hit anytime soon. I'll keep you updated on that. Now, this is at least what you need to know for right now, all right? So thank you for watching. Take care. Have a great rest of your weekend, and bye.